Hey guys, it is time for a new project. Time for a new bed in the ambulance. So I have been using this, I don't know what you call it. It's a kind of a couch bed combination. I don't know if it's a Murphy or some sort of folding out bed, but this came out of a fifth wheeler and it has worked okay, but it just really hasn't been comfortable. Um, it's afforded a little bit of storage underneath, and when it's folded up into a couch setting, it works pretty good, pretty well. But sleeping on it, it's just not comfortable. Even when it's all folded out, you've got that separation or that part right down the middle that just isn't comfortable. It isn't long enough for me. I'm 6 feet tall, so it just my feet usually hang over, and plus it just takes up a lot of room on the side of the vehicle in the box here. So I'm going to pull this out. I am then going to take out this shelf section right here and the one right next to it, open up this space, and then build a bed that goes into that space. I'll leave the shelves up above, but a bed that'll go in here. I've got a 6-inch mattress or memory foam type mattress that'll go, and I'm going to build a frame about even with the top of the tire here that will be able to put the bed mattress across to this side of the ambulance. Well, I removed the bed. It is sitting right over there, and cleaned up the space, did some vacuuming, and then I took all the items out of this shelf and the one next to it. Some of them are sitting over there. So now I'm going to basically try to see if I can remove these frames from these two sections. These, it looks like aluminum frames for the slides, for the couple of sliding doors there. Remove those and then see if I can remove this center divider between the two of them, and hopefully that will, I'll try to see if I can keep the surface here and the backs, not have to do anything to them, and open up enough space for a bed to go across from there all the way over to here. A bed frame and mattress. Okay, as far as these frames, it's actually pretty easy. If you remove the side felt guide strips, there's 2 screws on this side and then 2 screws on this side of the frame that hold it in, and then you just it just comes right out. Now the challenging part, I've got the frame out. The challenging part is how to take out the center section and still make it look nice, without, I'll have to cut right here, cut right there, and hopefully have a nice smooth upper piece and lower piece without this middle section. Well, they certainly built this solid. You can see all the nails that go through it from the outside. Not the outside of the vehicle, but just the outside of these cabinets or these walls. I thought that it was just glued in place, but they use some pretty long nails, but got it out. There's the scrap. So I'm just going to clean this up, figure out how to either cut all these. I might just cut them all. So I don't think I want to try to force them through, to the other side. So I'll probably cut them all. I have basically cleaned out this whole section. It was 2 shelves, as you recall, with a split right there. or divider right there. Took it all out. It's nice and clean, well, as clean as can be. And I think that I might eventually, since all this laminate or material in there is kind of cracking and not in very good shape, I'll probably replace it maybe with some sort of cedar strips, something kind of nice in there, and put some sort of something along these also, like a corner piece, something like this, or something to cover up all of this going all the way around. So now it's time for the bed frame. And what I've decided to do is use an IKEA twin size bed frame, which has the same dimensions as my mattress and will fit from this wall into that. I'll probably have to make some modifications to it, but at least I'll use the side rails. And I was going to get their they've got the slats that will go between the two side rails, but they were sold out. They didn't have any of them at IKEA left for twin size. So I'll probably get some strips of wood from Home Depot and make my own slats for now, and then maybe eventually order the IKEA ones. The IKEA slats are a little bowed, so they give a little flex in there underneath the mattress. But let me put this thing together, or at least the parts that I need, and see what I'll have to do next to have it raised off the ground. Well, there you have it. The progress I've made so far is the frame, the bed frame is installed, although I have a few small things to do, such as kind of making sure it's really level and square, and then attaching it to the side there, right against the wall, and the base right there, as well as attaching it inside that little cubby area that I cut out, or that I made to fit the bed in. As I said before, this is an IKEA bed, and I essentially just reversed it, or flipped it upside down, reversed a few boards, just kind of made a few different changes to make it work. I only had to raise on this side the bed, or the headboard, which you can see is underneath now. I might be able to use those boards that go across maybe as some sort of storage, hang things on. I haven't decided yet, but because I flipped the bed over, the headboard is used as legs, and I only had to add about 1.5 inches underneath right there in the bottom, between the top of the headboard and the board that was already there. 1.5 inches there to get it pretty level, and it sits on the edge here, as you can see, right above the tire. It sits in there. So let me come up here. You can see again, there's the legs, since I flipped the bed upside down and switched these boards so that the mattress, the hardware, the rail that goes across that the mattress will sit on, and the slats will sit on, is at the bottom there. That was pretty easy. Everything just reverses, flips over, and there is room all the way around it on the end, and on that side there's a few inches, which I guess I can use to store a few things in. And behind right there, I don't know if I'll cut those legs off or if I'll just leave them and then maybe attach something between the two legs. And I will also, of course, add a little more support underneath, the ends here. I'll just put some bracing under that, and then attach it all down so it doesn't slide around. Okay, the upside down IKEA bed frame has been mounted, fastened to the side here. You can see I've fastened it down here, made sure it was all level and as plumb as it could be, or as square as it could be, and then fastened it to the side of the ambulance body. I'm hoping that'll be enough to keep it from moving around, sliding around. That and the weight of the mattress and the frame itself should pretty much secure it. So it is fastened on this side. On this side, I've got it fastened right here, and then on down here inside the little cubby area where my feet will go, it is fastened as well. I also bought some wood and just cut it for slats. Hopefully this will work for about a week until I get the slats from IKEA that I ordered in. The IKEA frame, bed frame, saved a whole lot of measuring and cutting and a lot of time. I think it, it has the metal rails and the slats that'll fit on it and everything. So that really, if you're looking for a quick way, you don't want to build out your own. I don't have the best carpentry skills, so this really worked out well. I will probably get a dresser, maybe if I can find a used one, or something I can reclaim and restore. If not, I'll look at a store, something fairly inexpensive that I can put maybe over on a side, one of the sides, just for clothes and miscellaneous items that I need to store. But I've definitely got much more room for storage, which is great. If I get other things, that I need to store, like the metal detector, things like that, I can put them underneath instead of trying to find cabinet space or whatnot. Again, I might line the inside of that cubby with some cedar. I've seen before that you can put in strips of cedar. I think that would look good and it would smell good, and would look much better than the cracked laminate that's up there now. But those are future projects. For now, I'll let you go, and then tomorrow I'll get the mattress and show you the end result.